Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Guess what? I forgot to record a proper application video when I did the message the other day, so this will have to suffice for this week. But on Sunday we were in Matthew chapter 19 and looking at the passage where children are being brought to Jesus. And at first the disciples rebuked the people for bringing children to him, but then Jesus remarkably said, no, do not hinder the children coming to me, for to such belongs the kingdom of heaven. And so we've been thinking about what that means, what it means in terms of what Jesus is referring to, the kingdom of heaven. And it was a message about, well, really where it got to was considering that Jesus wants us to think of ourselves as those children in terms of the way we relate to God. Earlier on in the previous chapter, Jesus had talked about what it is to have childlike faith, and children present a good example of how we should relate to God in terms of dependency, in terms of need of him, and looking to God's help in every step of the Christian life. And so here's some questions for you to think about and discuss together in your groups this week. Firstly, I guess on the theme of the status of children, I mentioned in the message that in the sort of ancient context, children really had no status at all in society. Things have changed since then. But what do you think? Do you think children have too much importance in the society that we live in today? Or do you think maybe children don't have enough importance as they should do in society today? Secondly, what do you think Jesus is referring to there when he says, to such belong the kingdom of heaven? It's a slightly confusing phrase. What do you think he's getting at? What do you think he means after having listened to what I said on Sunday? And then thirdly, what does it practically look like for you to cultivate dependence on God? If you're seeking to follow Jesus and walk the Christian life, what does it look like to be helpless, to look to God for our help, his encouragement, his strength? What does that look like practically for you? How does that fit into your day? How does that shape the attitude that you live with and what you do day to day? Discuss that, maybe help one another, pray with one another, that you might go into this next week adopting that posture of dependency on God. Have a great discussion. Look forward to seeing you again soon.